Today we're going to be exploring the most effective herbs to treat benign prostatic hyperplasia. Also known as prostate enlargement, this condition is affecting over 70% of men over the age of 60. The walnut-sized gland, that is the prostate, is wrapped around the tube that your urine passes through when you go to the toilet. When the prostate cells start to multiply as you get older, this starts to squeeze the urine tube called the urethra, causing your urine stream to be weaker. It may dribble at the end after you urinate, and you may also have this sense that you can't fully empty your bladder, so you have to go to pee more often, especially during the night. As I've discussed in my other videos, there are many things that you can do to help shrink the prostate back down to its normal size and prevent these problems with urination. But it's more important to know what is causing the cells in the prostate to multiply and triggering the prostate to become enlarged in the first place. Causes. As I said before, the prostate is normally very small, and it helps to make fluid that mixes with male semen. This gland doesn't usually cause any problems at all until later in life, especially over the age of 50. But why is this? Well, it's well known that men lose testosterone as they age, as their bodies begin producing more of an enzyme called aromatase. Aromatase actually converts your testosterone into estrogen, which is an anabolic hormone that has been shown to cause the prostate cells to multiply. As they multiply, the prostate grows and it puts pressure on the bladder and the urethra. High insulin. Men who suffer with prostate enlargement as they age also tend to have higher levels of insulin in their bodies, and this is what we call hyperinsulinemia. This is very common if you eat lots of carbohydrates like sugar, bread, cereals, pastries, biscuits, crackers, popcorn, etc. These refined foods trigger the release of insulin from the pancreas. Having too much insulin actually increases aromatase, the enzyme that I talked about that raises estrogen in the body, and this can increase the size of the prostate. So you can see how these hormones affect each other and are more prevalent in older men, triggering prostate enlargement. If you have liver damage, you're overweight, consume alcohol, or you have diabetes, you're far more likely to suffer from prostate enlargement because of the high insulin that is linked with them. How to remedy BPH. Just a quick reminder, this information is educational only, so do speak to your doctor if you have any medical issues. In order to help the prostate shrink back down to its normal size and help you to urinate normally, it's very important to help your body balance out its estrogen and insulin levels. You can do this at home by using some very simple herbal remedies. So let's dive in. Firstly, before you use any other remedies, start eating more cruciferous vegetables on a regular basis, such as arugula, radish, cauliflower, broccoli, cabbage, Brussels sprouts, etc. Cruciferous vegetables contain indole-3-carbinol and sulforaphane. These are natural phytonutrients which help your liver to balance out your hormones and prevent a buildup of too much estrogen. They also help to control your blood sugars and lower insulin levels, thus helping to fix the root causes of prostate enlargement. I also recommend that you start eating some white button mushrooms. Add these into your stir fries or chop them up into your salad. White button mushrooms contain ergosterols and beta-glucans, which have been shown to lower PSA levels and help to prevent further enlargement of the gland. By blocking aromatase, these mushrooms can help to keep testosterone levels normal with age, thus keeping the hormones in balance. The next on the list is one of the best studied remedies for the prostate, lycopene. Lycopene is a natural red pigment that's found in many different fruits and vegetables, but it's most concentrated in tomatoes. This acts as a very powerful anti-inflammatory agent, helping to reduce the size of the prostate and inhibit further enlargement. Getting more lycopene in your diet can also help you to urinate normally because it reduces inflammation in the urethra and the bladder. It's very important to know this. Cooking tomatoes actually makes lycopene 4 times more absorbable by your body. So start cooking your tomatoes down into a sauce and use this to replace ketchup and other table sauces and dressings that are usually full of sugar. Now let's talk about lemon peel, which is one of the more powerful remedies for shrinking the prostate. Blend an entire organic unwaxed lemon, including the peel, the pith, the seeds and the fruit, with a glass of water until it's smooth. You can also add a cup of berries to sweeten this, or use a natural sweetener like stevia or xylitol. Drink this very cheap, inexpensive remedy on a daily basis to improve prostate health, helping it to shrink and preventing further hypertrophy. This works because lemon peels in particular are highly concentrated with limonene. This is a natural aromatase inhibitor. Basically, it helps to block aromatase in the male body from converting your testosterone into estrogen, once again helping the prostate to shrink by fixing the root cause of the problem, and as a side note, it can also help to maintain muscle mass with age. Now let's talk about pumpkin seed oil, another powerful herbal remedy that is often used to help aging men to urinate properly. Now you have a decision. You can choose to either eat a tablespoon of pumpkin seeds each day, or take a gel capsule which contains extracted pumpkin seed oil. The seeds and the oil contain a very powerful ingredient called beta-cytosterol. This natural phytonutrient has been shown to be very effective in studies to ease symptoms of prostate enlargement, helping men to empty their bladders, urinate normally, and increase the flow of urine back to normal. This works very similarly to the medical drug tamsulosin, yet it doesn't have the usual side effects. The next herbal remedy on the list is a very soothing tea that you can drink called passionflower tea. If you find that you're a very tense, stressed or anxious person, passionflower tea may be the solution to more than one of your problems. Passion flowers are one of the richest natural sources of chrysin. This is a very special flavonoid which has been shown to normalize hormones, especially when we're talking about estrogen and testosterone, in order to prevent the prostate from growing or getting worse. Passion flower is also one of my favorite herbal remedies for stress because the chrysin helps to activate GABA. That's a neurotransmitter in your brain that relaxes you by calming down the nervous system and lowering cortisol, which is the stress hormone. So if you're a caffeine addict like myself, start cutting back your coffee and soda and drink 1 to 2 cups of chamomile tea per day, and you'll soon begin noticing improvements in your overall well-being, including your prostate and your urinary health. And moving on to another powerful herb that you may not have heard of called moringa. Moringa powder is made from the dried leaves of a tree that grows in warm climates such as India. This has been used as a natural, all-around medicine for thousands of years, as it's loaded with healing compounds and minerals. If you'd like, you can get this in a powdered form or in a capsule, and you can take it on a daily basis to lower inflammation in the body, including the prostate. Moringa is also very effective at reducing arthritis pain when you use it daily, and it works to suppress tumor growth in the body, minimizing the risk of prostate cancer or further prostate enlargement. And finally, we have another herbal remedy which you may want to do some research on called stinging nettle root. You can grow stinging nettles very easily at home and harvest the roots to make stinging nettle root tea. Alternatively, you can get the extracts from this herb in the form of a nutritional supplement. By the way, I'll put some links down below the video to some of my favorite herbal formulas that contain some of these herbs to help shrink your prostate. Coming back to stinging nettle root, however, this is actually one of the best hormone balancing remedies to help lower insulin and control the blood sugars, and this effectively prevents a buildup of estrogen in the male body as men get older. This, like pumpkin seeds, also contains beta-cytosterol, one of nature's best healers for prostate issues, including BPH and prostatitis. Beta-cytosterol from these herbs can improve the flow of urine from the bladder through the urethra, whilst also improving the tone of the muscles around this area. If you haven't seen my video on shrinking the prostate using vitamins, you may want to check it out by tapping on this video that I've put on your screen now. Thank you so much for watching my video today, and as always, I wish you great health, wealth, and happiness.